I really feel the coming of the President Uhuru Kenyatta to Uganda, for me, I see nothing new and nothing much. Because I am suspecting the man will come to Uganda to acquaint himself, or maybe to get favor from members of parliament of Uganda and from the president of Uganda. You realize that when Barack Obama was in Kenya, he emphasized majorly that presidents must not rule for life. And he was talking majorly on the economy. So to me, I really feel this man is coming to Uganda. He wanted the Ugandan government to support him, maybe in this upcoming election. Therefore, I don't expect new things from him.
I think he could have also have come to benefit from us, much as he would have expected to come and give us some clues about security. I think we are better positioned and more informed and experienced about security. But still, it takes two to tango. He can also give good advice, being with the fact that he has suffered below the belt regarding Al-Shabaab and other terrorists. So he could have some kind of experience to tell us his loopholes, his suffering, and how he has tried to overcome the trauma his people have undergone through. I would expect him also to come and preach more the gospel of love than the gospel of hatred. Therefore, if he comes towards those lines, democracy, human rights, good economic situations, this kind of approach to life which consolidates the peaceful coexistence, then of course I'll abide by his fruitful coming here.
You mean is he going to discuss that we restore term limit? That he's carrying Obama's message? So we should look at what message is he bringing. Is going to discuss Obama's declarations or proclamations from Nairobi to Kampala that now there should be term limits? And if he wants to discuss them, would Parliament be the right forum, or it would be dealt at the executive level? Secondly, leaders all over the world have two kind of interests: the declared interests and the non-declared interests. So it depends on which leader you are talking about.
Well, the coming of the Kenyan leader here, President Uhuru Kenyatta, is partly raising controversies from members of the opposition, and some NRM MPs saying that it's irrelevant, that he has nothing to lecture the Ugandan Parliament or Uganda as a country, as a minister who is handling all this at an international, at an regional and international level.
I think there's something to learn from there, from his experience of being elected, and also from the fact that he's such a young person and he's been elected the president. And also there are things to learn from Uhuru Kenyatta. He was indicted and then he was for the ICC, but he was found not guilty, and there are no grounds for the ICC indicting him. So all these experiences that people should, and he's been a member of parliament for many years. How can you say that that's not something and I don't know what he's going to lecture on, but at least there's something to hear.
Regional and international, what are the issues at stake that you think that require?
There's a lot of issues. I think people do not follow the success of the relationship between Uganda and Kenya since Uhuru came into chair. Since Uhuru came into chair, Uhuru has been part of the Northern Uganda Integration Project. Since Uhuru came into government, today you can transport a container from Mombasa to Kampala within 7 days. Before Uhuru came into government, it took 28 days for a container to come to Uganda. And it would cost you close to $3,500. Today you're paying about $2,000 for a container. Is that a success story? Since Uhuru came into government, Uhuru has removed what you call roaming charges under Northern Corridor Integration Project. He's managed to negotiate successfully with President Museveni and with President Kagame. So you do not pay roaming charges if you now move in this region.
On regional security matters, well, Kenya has had its share, more especially when it comes to
yes,
terrorism.
Kenya has had its shares, okay? And I think Kenya has got something to learn from Uganda, and that's why we have a relationship. That's why President Uhuru comes to Uganda. That's how I interact with the Minister of Foreign Affairs of Kenya closely. Well, that's why our head of securities of Uganda and Kenya interact and share information regularly, because we want them to also have the same type of security that we have in Uganda.
Of course, some members of parliament here have been arguing that there's nothing Uhuru can lecture Uganda in terms of security issues, that Uganda is...
Then they don't have to attend parliament that day. They don't have to attend parliament. But those who are intellectually right, those who are sharp, those who live in the real world and know that there is something to pick from this gentleman, who at a very young tender age has successfully become a president of a country, unlike them who are members of parliament, who are complaining, okay, I think they will know there's something to learn.
Well, thank you, Honorable Henry Okello Oryem.
Thank you.